Hi guys, how are you doing? It's Martin here. It is official, and the altcoin I was talking about is Ethereum, and it is on pre-sale. Some of us could think, is it actually profitable? Well, I've done some math for you, and I think it is profitable. Even we have to wait till the end of April. It is really hard to estimate what the price will be at the end of April, and we know that we've got another hard fork coming from Ethereum developers, which is called Byzantium, second part of Casper, and they're gonna switch to proof of stake, so Ethereum won't be mineable anymore. You won't be able to mine Ethereum after it will switch to proof of stake. So why would you choose that option? So first of all, Ethereum contracts let you mine not only Ethereum, but you can also mine Ethereum Classic. I will show you guys over here. So if you go over here and choose your Ethereum option, as you can see, besides Ethereum we've got quite a few others, but the ones with auto in the bracket is just an auto trader, so we won't be actually mining that. But ETC, you can mine ETC, that's one thing. And this is not all, because if you go back to here and point at the question mark, you've got a small sentence over here saying if Ether mining is not possible anymore, and they are just referring to the fact that it's going to switch to proof of stake. Like I said, the contract will be switched to another algorithm on a best effort basis. So they're gonna use the hardware which they're using to mine Ethereum to let you mine some other coin, which we don't know what it's gonna be, but they won't be just getting rid of the hardware. It's not worth it. They will just keep using it, but for something else, and they are gonna use our contracts for that. They are not going to terminate them, so that's really good. That's really good because it actually means that these 2 years, that's what we are paying for, because otherwise after 1 year or so your contract might come to an end if they wouldn't do that. But as we saw and as we know, Genesis Mining, they are very honest, transparent, customer oriented company, so I believe what they are saying over here, and we should be quite happy about it, and that contract should be profitable as well. I will make an example for you on the highest number. You can do whatever you want. So 500 mega hashes cost $18,000, and if we will go to the calculator, it shows that with the current price, which is around $10,000, it's changed it, we're gonna get about $50 daily. Weekly is gonna be $346, monthly $1,485, and annually, so a year, $18,069. So we'll break even roughly after 1 year if difficulty and the price will remain on the same level, which won't be the case for sure, and we don't know if it's gonna work even a year on proof of work. When it comes to Ethereum, it might switch to proof of stake even earlier, but it might switch later on as well. We don't know that. Anyway, you got another year to mine, so the next year is just a pure profit. So it is profitable, and these calculations are actually correct because I compared them to what I've got over here, because I've got a small amount of Ethereum, which is half a hash. I will show you. I got it for free in the past just to play with it. So half a hash is 1/1000 of what we were calculating over here, because we were picking 500 mega hashes. So if right now we are getting this much for half a mega hash, 1,000 will give us 0.00507 of Bitcoin, which is about $50.70 a day. So those calculations from the calculator are quite correct. Actually we are getting even a bit more, but I suppose that is because yesterday price of Bitcoin was a little higher. But as you can see, they are not cheating us. The payouts are very correct. If you want to check how difficulty behave right now, you can go to this page, and that's how it looks. As you can see, it's growing, and it's growing because of a very simple reason. The price of Ethereum went up recently quite significantly, so it is more profitable to mine it. So people are switching to Ethereum and they are mining it. And another thing is how much hash power in the network in general we have. As you can see, it's growing, and it's the same reason. There's just more computers, more hardware running the mining on Ethereum. So at the end, I would like to say, in my opinion, it is worth to buy this contract, especially right now when the market is so unstable. By just holding long term, you can't be sure you're actually going to save much. Well, the prices are just fluctuating a lot, but not really going up, but going down most of the time, unfortunately. Bitcoin is doing really bad recently. We can quickly have a look how this actually looking like. So right now we've got Bitcoin at $10,058. As you can see, it's going quite crazy. We were below $10,000 again not long ago, but we are more interested actually in Ethereum. So let's have a look how Ethereum behave. Ethereum went down over 11% as well. So as you can see, guys, the market is quite volatile, but in the bigger picture, Ethereum went up significantly recently, but it was even at 1400 level not long ago, because it was roughly middle of January, so more than a week ago. Yeah, the market is dipping a lot right now, and this is another reason why mining could be a better option. You won't panic, you won't sell in the dip, and you won't make losses, but you will just cut off your coupons. You will be taking small income day after day, and eventually after you will break even, you will start making decent profits. So up to you guys, and I think it's profitable. I've got quite a lot of Bitcoin mining power, so I'm not going to buy more, because recently I started investing in altcoins and they went down, so I don't want to sell right now, and I will just hold my money in them, hoping for the better times, to be honest. But yeah, if I had some spare money, this is not a bad option at all. So yeah, I've got some money on my account obviously, but like I said, I'm trying to save for a house, but market recently is playing with me, so if it will go like that, it might be way more difficult than I was planning at the first time. But we will see guys. I think that mining is still very profitable. Ether is really great project. They got really great developers, and I wouldn't be surprised if the price would go up actually way more than it actually done already. Maybe it will go soon back where it was in the middle of January, so another $400 up, hopefully. And if it will, the payouts are going to be even higher. And I can just say, guys, to you that payouts on Ethereum went up like 100% up recently. So because if you're gonna look, half mega hashes was making 517, yeah, yesterday, and 507, sorry, the day before, and yesterday 507. But if we go back, let's say page number 7, the same contract, same amount, was making only 275, 246, and so on. So as you can see, it's twice more right now. 241, 299. It was a bit higher over here. It depends on the price and difficulty, obviously. So it's not always going down. Sometimes you are starting to make more and more money on mining, so it's not like it's always getting more difficult, my payouts are always getting smaller. No, nothing like that. It was same with Bitcoin. At some point I was roughly getting really quite small amounts of money from Bitcoin mining, then Bitcoin skyrocketed, and yeah, since then I'm getting great payouts, and even when price is dipping, it's still getting me paid quite well, very well I would say, even because it is very simple. They are not producing hardware fast enough, Bitmain and so on, Avalon and so on, and the price went up faster than the difficulty because they were not capable of developing new farms as fast as the price was growing. So even after the dip, payouts from mining are still great. So people are losing on holding right now, and I am still making a lot of money on mining. So it's always best to diversify. Maybe hold some of the money, invest in something else, invest in mining, and then you can be sure that something will pay off quite well. Okay guys, if you like what you saw, please put your thumbs up, and if you decide to buy this contract, I'll be really grateful if you're gonna use my code, which is underneath the video. Probably I'm gonna install some small text in the video as well, so it will be easier for you. And what else, if you want to see more of these videos, please support the channel, put your thumbs up like I said, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications if you want to be sure about the new videos which are coming out from this channel. And what else guys, so yeah, happy mining. I guess I would, like I said, I would risk that, I would buy some. I think it's a good option, especially with that promise they made to us that they're gonna switch to something else, another algorithm on the best effort basis. So they're gonna switch to something which is the best option at the time when Ethereum will switch to proof of stake. So let's say if coin number X will be the best option, then because it will be giving us the best profits possible, they're gonna switch to that. So that's great actually. I think this is really nice and fair deal. So yeah, this is quite nice option. The only thing which I don't like is again the long time to wait for it. But guys, this is Genesis Mining. We are paying for something which is certain, I would say. Genesis Mining is with us so long, so I think it's worth it. That's it for now, and bye bye. Have a great day guys.